Hello guys, welcome to another video in the series of coding. This time we have with us a problem that is called best time to buy and sell stocks. Let's start doing it. Say you have an array for which the ith element is the price of a given stock on day I. If you were only permitted to complete at most one transaction, design an algorithm to find the maximum profit. Note that you cannot sell a stock before you buy one. So, for example, consider this array. There are various ways to generate profit. For example, we buy the stock when it is at 1 and we sell the stock when it is at 3, then we can generate a profit of 2. Or consider when we buy the stock when it is at 5 and we sell it when it is at 6, we generate a profit of 1. So, there are various ways to generate profit in this array, but the maximum profit will be got when we buy the stock at 1 and we sell the stock at 6. So, 6 minus 1 is 5, which is the maximum profit that we can get. So, let's go over to the logic of the code. So consider these are the elements in my array, and let's start with the logic. So what I do is I initialize a variable called min and initialize a variable called profit. So this is enough to start our logic. So initially what I do is I equate my min to the first variable that I have. So consider my min is 5 in this case and my profit is 0. So this is what I do for the first element. Now I go forward and I go to the next element. Now I check if this element is able to generate a larger profit for me than I already have. So if 6 minus the min that I have, which is 5, if that is greater than profit which I already have, so profit is 0 right now. So 6 minus 5 is 1, 1 is greater than 0. That means this element is able to generate a larger profit for me than I already have. So I can change my profit to 6 minus 5, which is the current element minus min. So my profit becomes 1. Now I move forward. Before moving forward, I can also check if this element is smaller than min. So if this element is smaller than min, then I would have updated my min, but 6 is not smaller than 5. So I can move forward. So I go over to my next element. I again do the same thing. I check if this current element is able to give a profit for me larger than the profit that I already have. So 9 minus 5, 5 is the min. So current element is 9. 9 minus 5 is equal to 4, and that is greater than the profit that I currently have. So I can update my profit and I can change my profit to 4. I will also check if this element is smaller than min, which it is not. 9 is not smaller than 5, so I can move forward. Now I will check if 1 is able to generate a larger profit for me than what I already have. So 1 minus min is 5. So 1 minus 5 will give me minus 4. Now minus 4 is smaller than the profit which I currently have, that is 4. So I need not update the profit, but I can check if this element is smaller than min. So yes, it is. So my current min is 5. So I can change my min and change it to the current element, which is 1. Now I can move forward. I can check if 3 is able to generate a larger profit for me. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 becomes the current profit, but the profit that I already have stored is 4. So 2 is smaller than 4, so I need not update the profit. Now I can check if 3 is capable to become my minimum element, but already the minimum that I have is 1. So 3 is not smaller than 1, so I can move forward. Now I check for 8. So let me check if 8 is able to generate a bigger profit for me. So 8 minus min is 1, which is 1. So 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 is greater than the profit that I already have, that is 4. So I can update my profit and make it to 7. I'll also check if 8 is capable to become my min, which it is not because 1 is already smaller than 8. So this is the logic of the code and it is simple. So we'll just start coding it without wasting any further time. So we'll just declare int min is equal to prices of 0. So the first element we are initializing that as the minimum element, and we'll also initialize initial profit to 0. And before doing this, we'll also check if prices dot size is smaller than 2. In that case, we can return 0 because no profit can be generated. Okay, and we can move forward and we can start iterating over. So for int I is equal to 1, I less than prices dot size I plus plus, and we can check if the profit that we are able to generate out of the current element, if that is greater than the profit that we already have, in that case we can change our profit to the current profit, that is profit is equal to prices of I minus min. And we can also do the next check if the current element is smaller than min. So if prices of I is smaller than the min or the minimum variable that we have right now, then min can be changed to prices of I. So this is it, and we can return our profit. So return profit. So let's check and see if it is working. So I'll just zoom out a little bit so that whole code is visible. So let's check if it's working. So it's working. We'll also submit and see if it's working. So yes, it's working. Thank you.